Oh, Shana, hey, thanks for coming over.
You said it was urgent. What's wrong?
Yeah, this whole custody arrangement thing, that's what's wrong.
If we're going to proceed with this, you've got to make a decision and stick by it. Now, you said you wanted to make sure that you could see Christopher. You wanted to make sure that Trisha didn't run off with him.
Yeah, I do, but not this way. I don't want to push for a custody arrangement. I want to try to work things out with Trisha.
Yes, I'm sure that's what I want. Please go ahead with it. Thank you for your help, Mr. Rosario. I have to go. Bye-bye.
Trisha, your father and I have to speak with you.
Honey, please, don't close the door on this. You deserve an explanation, and we want to give it to you.
Why? Didn't bother to tell me you were engaged to Dinah Lee.
Honey,
Why should you tell me you're going to remarry my mother?
there was just no time.
It's okay. I understand. You don't have to waste your time explaining it to me again.
Oh, sweetheart.
Good, because we were in such a desperate situation that I knew that once you understood and you accepted it, that we'd be
What
able
I
to...
accept is that marriage to the two of you is just a game. And the object of that game is to destroy all the players.
Trisha, your father and I are not playing games here.
We are certainly not trying to destroy anyone.
You have got to understand, your grandmother was dying. We had to look at a flat line on a heart monitor.
When her heart stopped beating, mine did too.
The doctors couldn't do anything for her.
The doctors did all they could, but nothing helps.
So you came up with this ridiculous idea to get married?
Your grandmother was begging us.
Just out of the blue?
No, it is something she has wanted for years. She's convinced that the two of us belong together. Now, we have argued with her constantly.
But we could not continue arguing with her as she lay there dying.
We were desperate. So we told her what she wanted to hear, and we gave her the wedding she asked for.
Do you love my mother? Do you believe you belong together?
Look, our feelings had nothing to do with it. What was important was saving your grandmother's life.
So you don't love her?
Oh, honey, it was an arrangement. As soon as your grandmother is well, we'll explain the whole thing to her.
You expect her to be grateful for your sacrifice?
I hope she will.
What about Dinah Lee? Do you think that she'll understand?
I hope in time she will, too. I still love her. And I still plan on marrying her.
Once you're divorced from Mother again?
Yes. I'm still committed to Dinah Lee.
Oh, stop it. Love, commitment, those are just words to you. You don't know what they mean.
You are wrong, Trisha.
When you married my mother the first time, you promised to love her forever. Or was that marriage just a charade, too?
No, it wasn't. We were in love.
But not enough to make it work.
Trisha, we did our best.
Your best? If you were truly committed to each other, you wouldn't have let anything get in the way of that commitment.
Oh, honey. Life isn't as simple as that. And love doesn't always last forever. People change. Their feelings change.
They become selfish and insensitive.
Oh, Trisha.
I'm sorry. But you have no idea what it was like to be your child. To be caught between you. And now to have the same problems wreck my own marriage. God, the nightmares, they start all over again.
But, honey, we were divorced so long ago.
I know. You know, it seems like I've been thrown back in time. Like I'm a child again. My parents are married, but they're not in love. My father's in love with another woman. It's just an arrangement. It was an arrangement the first time. It was crazy. It was torture. It still is.
Now, Casey, Allie's a really pretty girl. I'm sure there are lots of guys in this town who would just love to date her.
Yeah, I want to date Ellie Red Scott about as much as I want to date a Ninja Turtle.
Well, I guess that puts her at the bottom of the list.
She's not even on the list.
Okay. Tell me more about working at Brunel's.
Well, it was terrific until Allie got hired.
Next subject.
No, actually, it's not that bad. I like it there. Ava is doing a great job. You know, she ought to be running that store instead of Basel.
Man, you have this whole life in this town that I don't know anything about. You're taking pictures, you know half of the people in the town. I'm really sorry that I haven't had the time to hang out with you.
No, that's cool. I'm used to it. I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
No, I know you did.
You've been real busy with Trisha.
It's no excuse for ignoring you.
It's okay. I understand. Really. Giff, I do. You know, Hannah's told me that Trisha's mom and dad got remarried.
Yeah.
Is Trisha happy about that?
She's having a lot of problems with Clay and with Gwyneth, too. And her husband makes 3. She's considering a legal separation from Trucker.
Wow, that's rough.
Yeah.
So, where does that leave you?
Me?
Yeah. You care about her, right?
As a friend, Casey.
Right. A friend.
You're right. That's not true. I've been lying to everybody, and I can't lie to you. I care about Trisha. I care about her a lot. More than I have about any woman for a long, long time.
So is that so bad?
That I'm falling for her? Is it bad? Yeah, it shouldn't have happened.
But it did happen. Why are you beating yourself up over all this?
You know why, Casey. She's married.
Right, but you just said that, you know, Trisha and Trucker are having problems, that she wants a legal separation.
Well, she's thinking about it, but she still loves Trucker. And even though we're not on friendly terms right now, he is still a friend of mine.
So what are you gonna do?
What can I do? Just keep my mouth shut. And you should do the same, okay? All that Trisha can be to me right now is a friend. That's what she needs, and that's what I'll be.
I'm sorry, Dad. Sometimes life really bites, doesn't it?
Trisha and I, we had a good talk last night in the cafeteria, and it was really the first time in a long time that we were able to say, you know, more than 2 words to each other without fighting.
Well, that must have been a relief.
Yeah, well, we didn't even talk about our problems. It was just about Isabel. You know, Trisha was pretty scared that she wouldn't pull through.
Yeah, I'm sure this is rough on her.
Yeah, well, and on top of all the grief that I've given her.
Well, Trisha's not exactly blameless. Look at her recent behavior. She's repeatedly taken the baby away.
Well, look, it's mutual, you know? I blow up and make threats. She blows up and makes threats. And it's got to stop.
She seemed pretty serious about wanting to sue for a legal separation.
Yeah, well, I don't think she will.
Did she say that she wouldn't?
No. But like I said, we didn't talk about our problems. All I'm saying is that I could see that all this fighting is catching up to her. It's wiping her out.
Yeah, well, it's not doing you any good either.
No, you know, but see, that's why I want to quit it. All right, I want to, you know, make things right. I want to make things better instead of worse.
And the way to do that is just to back down.
No, I just want to if we can put a lid on the anger, and if we can be civil to each other and make some compromises, I think that'll really be the best thing for everybody, especially Christopher.
I'll do anything I can to help.
Thanks.
At least now I know where all this is coming from. You still love Trisha, and you want her back, right?
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry.
Honey, we never meant to hurt you.
Never mean to hurt anyone, Daddy. But you do, all the time.
Trisha, your father and I are both responsible. Now, I'm so sorry that we hurt you so badly. But we did, and that's over. And I'm sorry that our remarrying yesterday made you remember all of that.
But, honey, we were in a desperate situation.
Daddy, marriage to you is easy come, easy go.
Do you think it was easy for me to stand there watching my mother's life slip away? Do you think it was easy for me to betray Dinah Lee in order to save my mother? Do you think it was easy for your mother to marry me again?
Clay.
Honey, she's got to understand the difficult position we were in. We were in an impossible position. We did whatever we could to save my mother's life, and we did. And we're just going to have to learn to live with that until she's out of the hospital.
Trisha, listen to me. Honey, your father and I do know how to love. And we do know how to commit. We love you so much, and we are committed to you and to Christopher. You have to believe that.
Please, Trisha, give us a chance.
Especially now that things are going so badly between you and Trucker.
Your mother tells me that you've filed for a legal separation.
I don't want to discuss that.
Trisha, please let us help.
No. I won't talk to you about my marriage.
I still do. I still love Trisha.
And you want her back.
Well, I don't know if that'll be possible, you know, but I want to try.
Staying away from a legal document is a good first step.
I guess that means you'll lose a client. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You know, I've always been in favor of you two reconciling. Just
What? Don't get my hopes up.
be cautious. You had one brief conversation with her.
Yeah, but, you know, when we talked last night, the feelings were real.
I'm sure they were for you.
I think they were for Trisha, too. I know they were for Trisha as well. I think all we needed was an excuse, you know, to stop the fighting and remember why we got married in the first place.
And the excuse was Isabel.
Yeah. Maybe I should send her a thank you note.
Trucker, I know that Trisha was feeling emotional about her grandmother and you were able to comfort her, but still...
No, I think it's more than that. Come on, we were connecting. We were connecting. I mean, more than we've done in a long time. Come on, I'm not, you know, I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm just saying that I think deep down that Trisha still loves me. Excuse me.
Trucker McKenzie,
Yeah.
this is for you.
What's this?
Have a nice day.
Let me see those papers.
The lease is up on this place. It's probably just a renewal or something. Yeah, no, I don't know who a Rosario
Yeah,
is.
let me see these.
This is Trisha's lawyer.
That's
Is
what
it-
I thought. You know what this is.
She's going ahead with it? She's filed the legal separation.
Trucker. Guess you got the papers.
Is that what you want? A separation?
We don't have many options.
We've got plenty.
It's the best way, Trucker.
I'm not signing.
Don't fight me on this.
I'm not gonna give up, Trisha. I want you back.
Don't do this.
Trisha, I've made mistakes. I know that. But so have you. That doesn't mean we pack it in, everything.
I've made up my mind, Trucker. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Trisha, this is our last chance. Please, just listen to me. I'm so sorry about Dinah Lee. You don't know how much I've regretted it since the day that it happened. It's only you that I want. It's only you that I've ever wanted. I'm so sorry about coming on strong, asking for custody of our son. That was a mistake. All I want is my family back.
Let it go, Trucker. It's too late now.
Listen, I don't buy that. I don't know why we can't just put all that behind, you know? All the anger, all the ugly words.
It's not easy to forget everything that's happened.
But we have to do it for Christopher. And for us. Come on, we deserve a second chance, don't you think?
How is that possible?
Because I love you. And you love me, I know you do. Come on, tell me you don't love me.
Stop it, Trucker.
I mean, if you can't forget things, then you can remember the good things too, then, can't you? You remember what it was like living at the cabin.
Don't do this.
Remember.
Simple.
Waking up in the mornings, the birds singing. Did we ever fight in those first months?
I don't think so.
No, we didn't. And when we first found out that you were pregnant with Christopher, things were good between us then too, weren't they?
Yes, but the fights that we're having now, Trucker.
We lost Ben. but we stayed together. We lost Tommy, but we stayed together. It's because we loved each other. Don't throw it away.
I'm not throwing it away. It's gone.
No. No, yesterday in the hospital, it was there. It was there. Our love is still there, Trisha, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But it doesn't matter.
What does that mean? That our love doesn't matter?
It's too late. Our marriage is over, Trucker.
Our marriage isn't over, not if we love each other.
Love's not enough.
Sure it is.
Look at my parents.
We're not them.
Aren't we? They loved each other too, and look what happened to their marriage. God, Trucker, if I told you how many nights I cried myself to sleep when I was growing up, I swore that my marriage would be different.
It is different.
I swore that my husband and I would love each other. We'd love our children. We'd all live happily ever after. But it didn't happen. Not for my parents and not for me.
Look at you. You're giving up too easily, Trisha.
How much longer are we going to torture ourselves?
We can work it out. We can still be happy. We
Trucker,
can.
I am the problem.
What do you mean?
I was raised by parents who think marriage is a game. Their idea of love is ripping each other apart, and it's happening to me.
That's crazy, Trisha.
Abusive parents raise abusive children. I'm sorry. I know it hurts, but I'm going to be the one that stops this cycle.
By breaking up our marriage?
I won't let Christopher suffer. I won't pass this sickness on to him.
And if we stay apart, that'll be better?
It's the lesser of two evils.
Trisha, we can work through this, the fighting. We can stop the fighting.
We tried, Trucker. We can't.
I won't let you go.
Do you love Christopher?
You know I love him.
Then don't fight me on this. It's for his sake.
So this is it? This is the end?
It has to be.
And things will all be better for him this way?
I've thought about it a lot. I take full responsibility for the decision.
Trisha.
Goodbye, Trucker.
You give my love to Christopher. Goodbye.